Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Mehaffie will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
63-year-old Ohio resident David Mehaffie was described by prosecutors as a leader of the mob in the Lower West Terrace tunnel. That's, as you guys know, where so much of the egregious violence took place. Mehaffie was first seen on the West Lawn. He was urging others to surge forward. He yelled, quote, "If we can't fight over this wall, we can't win this battle. Come on." From there, he moved to the Lower West Terrace, and he was one of the first people to enter the tunnel. At this point, the officers were still barricaded behind two sets of glass doors. So Mehaffie maneuvered to the front of the crowd, and he started banging on the first set of doors. Those doors were locked. A few minutes later, another man broke those glass doors, the first set. So Mehaffie stepped through. Then he walked to the second set of doors, which were not locked, and he opened one of them. So he held the door open for the mob, and then that's when this whole hours-long battle began. As others were physically attacking the police, Mehaffie moved to an elevated position near the tunnel entrance. He was standing on a ledge, and he could perfectly see both people inside and outside of the tunnel. So from that vantage point, Mehaffie was able to direct the attacks. The prosecutor said that for 26 minutes, quote, "Every blow landed, every weapon used against officers, every push and every strike was made more effective because of David Mehaffie's direction." He also aided in the assaults by passing a riot shield to the front of the mob, and it was Mehaffie who was waving for others outside the tunnel to surge forward and lend their body weight to that heave-ho effort, where the officers were being crushed. Mehaffie also helped to coordinate the rotation of members of the mob who were getting tired with fresh new bodies. And he had devised a system for entry and exit. He was pointing to each side of the tunnel, and he was repeatedly yelling, "In on this side, out on this side." Now, Mehaffie was also heard on video yelling, quote, "We don't hurt them, we push." And then he yelled push again a while later. So Mehaffie was arrested on August 12th of 2021. He was charged with assaulting officers, obstructing an official proceeding, civil disorder, disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds, and physical violence on Capitol grounds. Unlike most other January 6 defendants, he refused a plea deal. He opted for a bench trial, and it didn't really go the way he thought it would. As you guys might recall from my previous update, Mehaffie was found guilty of aiding and abetting in the assault of officers, civil disorder, disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds, and aiding and abetting in an act of violence on Capitol grounds. Based on the assault conviction, Mehaffie was facing up to 8 years in prison, 3 years of probation, and $250,000 in fines. The prosecutor requested 64 months in prison, 3 years of probation, and $2,000 in restitution. And they pointed out in their sentencing memo that Mehaffie is a seasoned protester, so he has a long history of activism. For the most part, his actions have been peaceful at these protests, but the prosecutor said that he has been arrested. There were times when his behavior crossed the line from constitutionally protected First Amendment activity into unlawful actions. And he was also the subject of a civil suit, which was a result of some of his actions at a protest. So the prosecutor noted he knows where the line is. Unfortunately, U.S. District Judge Trevor McFadden presided over Mehaffie's case. I couldn't locate any details about the sentencing hearing, but Judge McFadden sentenced Mehaffie to only 14 months in prison and 2 years of probation, and then a restitution fee will be determined at a later date. Absolutely, completely outrageous. This guy literally directed the violence on January 6th, and McFadden couldn't do better than 14 months. So, just when I thought that he was starting to pull his head out, he pulls this crap. I guess once a Trump suck up, always a Trump suck up. The fact that he worked on Trump's 2016 transition team should absolutely disqualify him from overseeing these cases. He should have been forced to recuse himself. Anyway, guys, if I hear any more, I'll let you know. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate. Please watch the next video coming up in the corner here, whichever side. And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much again. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.